Yeah, back coming off a win in Miami, going to Virginia, the Commonwealth Trophy. We want to go and get this win to secure our victory, so that we could be in the ACC championship game. We want to continue the success. We're riding high right now, and we want to just keep everything going. Keep everything going. Good momentum. Defense is playing well. Uh, just beautiful football right now, and we want to continue on. And continue to build on that. And what way to do to go in here on the road and close out the season with an undefeated ACC season, and hopefully we can make it to the ACC championship game with the win and complete one of the goals in winning the ACC. But we're gonna take it one game at a time. Like I said, we're heading on the road to Virginia. Rivalry game, so anything can happen. We want to take everybody. We don't want to take them lightly, because we know how these games can go. We have been on these type of games where we have lost, but in all, we're trying to avenge our early loss this season to South Carolina, and we're just trying to keep things going. We're looking good. Offense is playing good. Defense is playing good. And we just want to keep everything rolling. And here we go. Go Hokies.
A celebration, senior day. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Cavaliers will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Hokies offense will take the first swing of the game. This is a quintessential blue-collar versus white-collar perception as they square off for the Commonwealth Cup.
These two teams just don't like each other. When Virginia Tech and Virginia take the field, man, there is a lot of hitting going on.
Yeah, it's always cool because it's later in the year, it's cold outside, and just the hitting, the physicality, the disdain for each other's so much fun to watch late in the season.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Virginia Tech opened up a can the last time they saw the Hoops.
Yeah, they took care of business, and they've dominated this rivalry, and Virginia knows that, and it's in their head. They're going to have to do something early in this football game to really turn that tide.
You got to answer the bell. When Virginia and Virginia Tech play, you got to start fast. Last time it was the Hokies. Let's find out what happens here.
The Hokies had this offense rolling. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And I'll tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
First down for this offense. The give to the tailback. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Brown has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back.
Can't hang on. He muffs it. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. The give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Makes the grab down the left side. And he breaks into the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Hand off from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. He'll try to pop the draw. Bulls his way forward. Sticking with the running game and finding enough space to get 8, it leaves him with a 4th and 2. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Quick completion on the out. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's dragged down.
How about that start? This dude is in fuego. Over 100 yards receiving already. You could tell there's a matchup they like, and they're going to exploit it, continuing to feature this wide receiver who's just chewing up yards.
Can anyone catch it? And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than second.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hokies. I mean, seriously, what do you do against this guy? He is everything you want in a quarterback.
And you can prepare for him all week, and you can put a wide receiver at quarterback to be scouting, but you just can't replicate a guy that can buy time, scramble around, break tackles, and then all of a sudden chuck the ball down the field and make you pay. Just too elite of a playmaker. You just got to find a way to get him on the ground early when you get those opportunities.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught, close to the marker, it's Green. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Wide out in motion. Here's the handoff. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Up-tempo for the offense. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred is consistent. The disdain for each other is so much fun to watch late in the season.
There's just so much intensity in this game because it's normally played late in the year, and the offseason is based off of who wins this game.
Got it in the middle. It's Green. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Defense calls a quick timeout there, perhaps a little confusion about what call they were in. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Give to the back. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. The Cavaliers are in the hurry-up.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air, it's Calandria. Makes the catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to barge in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Hard-hitting tackle.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Barrels ahead. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Past the 1st down marker and still running. Afterburner's coming. He now has 56 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. The pitch to the left. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Toss sweep to the left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I love this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill, uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Hokies will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 30. He's at the 20. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. What a grab and what a quick strike from that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fitzgerald. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. That's caught. It's Harbor. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Moving out of the pocket. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on it. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. To get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Just 9 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if they try to get another one. They'll leave it with him. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
To the air, it's Calandria. Ball in the air, intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. And on the opening drive of the second half, you've made adjustments, but sometimes you underestimate the fact that the defense is ready for your adjustments.
And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room and think and wonder about how you're going to attack them.
And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hokies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to...
Pulls it in on the right. Just trucks through it. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Cavalier. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. Still on his feet. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the...
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
They'll try the run. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some movement.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down.
Offensively, and are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check.
And the ball squirted out. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. The Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
And they could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To throw, it's Drones. Trying to get to it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
Man, you cannot coach this to quarterbacks. Hard focus downfield, soft focus around you. As soon as he felt the lane, he was gone. No second guessing at all. That was picture perfect, and he uses his speed to just gash the defense.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Hokie, 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 Tech, VPI builds a big lead on the Hoos.
You got to love the way the Hokies have come out in this game, and they've just taken it. They're playing with more energy, and they're flying around.
They're flying around, playing great, playing with an edge. You can tell this game really, really matters. That's why rivalries are so much fun.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The Hokies line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hokies! And the stomping has commenced. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
And now this offense will take the field again. They'll give it to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the mix of those big boys.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Hokies are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Pocket starts to collapse. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, the defense holds.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a double? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And he tacks on the extra point. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the catch. It's Harrison. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Line getting set on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And the ball's on the ground. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the
pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This is a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Under heat, he gets rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is working. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The Hokies line up to punt it away.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our
way to dominate this game.
Focus in on this next one.
Defense play absolutely great. Offense still having turnovers, but still in all, got our playmaker the ball, Nick Harbor, trying to solidify him as the Heisman, the best player in the country. Drones with an absolute good game as well. We're going to play in the ACC championship game. It's looking like we're going to be playing Clemson so far. We finished the season out 8-0 in conference, but we got to finish. We have to finish.
We got our 3-star commit fullback. Big emphasis on fullback in this offense. Another wide receiver, 4-star. Once again, our pipeline in Georgia. A lot of players out of Georgia. We are getting these guys to commit to us. Picked up 3 more commits. It's big for our class, and we lost the center to LSU, which we kind of figure anyway because they came on strong after him. Jane Bellamy, defensive player of the week, interception return for a touchdown, 4 tackles. He's been an absolute stud, and we will be taking on Clemson in the ACC championship game. And Clemson is the number 1 team in the country. They are the number 1 team in the country. So we're gonna look at some recruits. We're gonna remove him. Basically, we did all we can on the trail so far. Still, all in all, just it's a decent class. It could be better, but it's one of those things where we have to continue to get better with the recruiting. It's kind of tough, real tough. Like I said, we have seven commits so far, and five 5-star and 2 3-star. But like I said, we are a young team, so we do have a lot of players coming back. We will be advancing the next week because this is a bye week. Get a chance to get healthy for the ACC championship game. Our true freshman running back, he's been banged up. We do have a commit from the middle linebacker, Ben Tosher. Got in on him late. He's a gem, 3-star gem, developed. So we're looking for him to come on. Lost the center to Michigan. Not going to worry about that. But let's try to see where we at on the trail now. Well, it's closed out. Battle of the ACC right here. We got in this game last year. We didn't finish. This year we want different results. Just all in all, we got to get it done. No excuses. It's looking like we can clinch the number one seed probably with a win. So we have to win this game. Like I said, this is a must-win game. But it won't be the end of the road by Clemson being the number 1 school in the country. It won't be the end of the road because if we were to lose, we still have an opportunity to play in the playoffs, hopefully. But in all, we're looking good. Nick Harbor, Kyron Drones out of 2 front runners for the Heisman. So we look like we will be securing that. Let's take a look at the awards finalists. Nick Harbor, he's been the best player in college football to me on the season. Head coaching, we're right here trying to close this thing out. We lost our first game of the season to South Carolina, and we last year our record is better than it was last year. We lost 3 games last year, and now we at 1 game this year, and we have been consistent. We limit some of the turnovers. We should get it done. Drones, he's up for the best quarterback award. we don't have anybody in on that. The best defensive backs, Jaden Bellamy, just been an absolute stud for us. He's been coming in. He's just doing his job. In Mose Phillips the third, he's been absolute stud for us as well. Hasn't allowed any touchdowns this year. Terrence Jameson, the true freshman running back, just leading the nation in rushing. He's been dealing with a lot of injuries, foot injuries, leg injury, but he's only 180 pounds. But I mean, he's been the best in the country running and catching the ball out the backfield. Nick Harbor, you don't have to say much with him. Just absolute, just beats. We don't have anybody for the Lombardi. Drones up for the Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award. Defensive end Stephen Daly. He started the season off hot, but he's been slowed down. But that's okay because we have had other players to step up. In his absence, but it's just one of those things where the defense has been clicking. Ryan Volk, the true freshman tight end, the best tight end in the country, where he's up for the best tight end in the country, and true freshman, didn't waste no time getting him on the field. He's been a stud as well, and he's been a big contributor to this offense, helping the vertical game and doing good in the run game as well. Just beautiful. Kenneth Hayter is the offensive coordinator. He's been best leading the number one offense, but we're number three in that aspect. Keely Lawson, he's came on late in the season, but he's been good. We're number three in the linebacker award, and Braylon Moore, he's been solid for the center at the center position for us. But in all, it's been a solid season, but we gotta finish. We have to finish, and one game at a time before that. But we're gonna close it out right here, and But we'll be jumping right back in to play the Clemson for the ACC championship game.